Good afternoon, everyone, from whatever part of the country you're watching us from. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. You're welcome to another session of our product education, digital literacy, school growth strategy session. My name is Lindsay Ademola, and I'm a digital education assistant manager of Edutans. And like we used to explain what Edutans is a cloud-based school and learning management platform that helps you to simplify all of your day-to-day activities from the point of admission to the point of graduation. So please, if you can hear me, I apologize. I have even forgotten. I'm just too excited to speak with us. Please, if you can hear me in the comment section, kindly drop probably your favorite emoji, or you just notify me that you can hear me. I would really appreciate it. So I guess we are both on the same page. So please drop your favorite emoji, drop your just tell me something, talk to me. I would love to respond to you. I would love to talk to you and get to know we are both on the same page. And yes, while I'm waiting for your responses, I'm just going to start talking about what today promises to be. Today we're going to be discussing how every time is ensuring that we enhance our brand visibility. So all right. Please keep it coming. Please keep it coming. Yes, please just type it in the comment section that you can hear me. I would really appreciate it. Just type it in the comment section that you can hear me. I want us to know that we are both on the same page. Yeah. So, like I was saying, today we are discussing how we're going to be enhancing school branding and visibility in a competitive market. Enhancing school branding and visibility in a competitive market. And I'm sure you have viewers, you're wondering, okay, why and how did we come about this? We understand the need that the, the market is very, very competitive, and you as a school owner, as a school admin, you would want your school to thrive. Definitely you want your school to stand out, and you need to equip yourself with the knowledge of the things that you need to do that will help you stand out and make your school exceptional. So today we have so many amazing guests in the building. Some are still trying to come up, but we have so many branded package today. And well, I'm still waiting for you to talk to me to let me know you can hear me. I'm going to be introducing, because definitely we used to promise ourselves we're not going to take time. We're going to keep it very short and productive as usual. So today I have we are going to be having amazing guests. We're going to be having Mr. Wahid Amid, the Vice Principal of First Golden Grace International School, and you're going to be having one person that I value so much. She's going to be taking us on a lot because she knows her onions. Let me use that word. She knows her onions, and she's no other person. She's around. Let me just bring up. She's no other person than
Yeah,
Titi
started.
Lion Sanusi. Miss Titi Lion Sanusi is the Digital Marketing Associate of EduTimes. Hello, Titi, you're welcome.
Hi, Queensley. Good afternoon.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We are so happy. Thank you for obliging. And we know your schedule is so busy, but definitely we can't wait to learn from your wealth of knowledge. And also, I'm going to be having another person also. She's no other person than Okwayemi Sanusi. She's the customer relationship manager, customer relationship associate in Editants. Hello, Okwayemi.
Hi, Queensley. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining in. So we are waiting. We've just reached out to Mr. Wahid. He will be joining in very soon. But without wasting much of our time, also we are time conscious. We will still have to discuss some things. So let me start with Titi. So Titi, I'm very sure you focus majorly, or maybe let me not say, because I know what you do. I'm sure you focus majorly on branding. You focus majorly on visibility, content creation, and the likes, and that is yours. That is your area of expertise. So I'm going to be asking you briefly, what are the few things you think schools are not doing right, like feel like they need to begin to inculcate? And that is just briefly before you dive into your session, because I know you have a lot packed ahead for us. So briefly, what are the few things you feel, okay, as a school, as a school owner, as a school administrator, school head, being the custodian, charged with the leadership, what are the few things you think that, okay, I need to start doing to put me to bring me out, to make me stand exceptional in the market?
Okay, for me, I feel there are a lot of things that school are actually missing out. When it comes to curating, you having more visibility for your school on outside there. So the first one is that I noticed that schools are not doing very well is how to put their school, how to put their business outside there on social media platform. Then the other one is there are a lot of schools that their schools are not even on Google My Business. Like it's not even there. When you are searching for a school closer to you, you can't find their schools there. So these are the things that we'll be discussing in today's section on how school can leverage on visibility that are online on. Excuse me, I apologize for that. So as I was saying, there are a lot of things that schools are missing. The first one that I mentioned is having a social media presence. It is very, very important for every school out there because social media these days carries power. It allows you to put your business out there for a lot of school, for a lot of people to see that way beyond how the physical approach that you're using can actually get you. Then the other one, like I said the other time, is you putting your school on Google My Business, you putting your school on the map. When parents are searching for schools that are closer to them, they can easily find you if you have your schools on Google My Business. Then the other that is not the last, that is not the last. Yeah, it's how you can actually leverage on WhatsApp as well to enable to enhance school communication. Yeah, there are a lot of schools that their effort that they are putting in branding is just limited to offline branding alone. It is way beyond that. Now you can leverage on online visibility as well, aside offline visibility.
Please, are you still there, Titi?
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay. So thank you for
Hello?
that insightful. Hello, I'm with you. Can you hear me? I'm with you. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right. So I'm going to ask you.
I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, great. I'm going to ask you one more question also. So basically, I'm going to say, so definitely, I know when people say branding, the first thing that usually pops up is the logos, the visual. So I'm going to ask that, what does school branding truly means beyond just logos and visuals?
Well, let me just round up the definition of what school branding means. It actually means the identity and reputation of a school. How people are able to view your school outside there. When they see your school uniform, what are people able to like kind of tell that, okay, this uniform belongs to a particular school? So when we're talking about school branding, it goes beyond just logo, school uniform. It is how your school is being seen outside there, how it is shaped by its value, its mission, and culture, and the experiences of students and parents as well. Can you hear me, Queensley?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So I lost you for some minutes, but I'm sure I asked the question. Maybe you can reiterate. I lost you for some minutes.
Okay. You asked the question that what does school branding mean? And I said school branding refers to the identity and reputation of a school. How your school is seen outside there. It is way beyond just logo, just beyond your school uniform as well. So it's about the experience of parents, of students as well, and the community. What do they have to say about your school when they see your school logo out there? So that's the definition of school branding.
Okay, all right. So thank you so much, Titi. So we also have our major guest here, Mr. Wahid Hamid. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Oh, it's so nice to see you. Nice, thank you so much. So Mr. Wahid Hamid is the vice principal of First Golden Grace International School, and it's so nice to finally have him on board. Mr. Wahid, thank you so much for joining in. We understand how your schedule is very tight, and thank you for availing yourself to us. Yes, so we understand, because we're going to dive right into it. We don't want to take much of your time. So we understand how the market is competitive. Like I was talking to Sanusi Titilayo the other time, and we understand that the market is competitive, and you cannot overlook school branding. You cannot overlook putting yourself out and branding. So basically, like I asked it the other time, so I'm going to ask you the same question. What does school branding truly mean beyond just logos and visuals?
So, thank you very much. You see, let me just start like this. You just ask yourself a particular question. You can just imagine you having a two school with two different school fee. And, in a particular school, they can collect as much as some school pay in millions. some pay in thousands. You know, those schools are in grades. But the funniest thing there is that you teach the same thing. You use the same curriculum. You want to use the
Yes.
same thing. So you want to teach the same thing at different cost. What has happened there? The only thing that differentiates the two schools, those schools that pay in millions and those schools that pay in small amount, is just the branding. That is just it. So when you say branding, broadly speaking, you can say it is just a kind of set of elements that
So here are the
distinguish you from
Instagram.
another
So
school.
with what?
Something that differentiates an institution from another school. What you call yourself as a school. It goes beyond your logo, though your logo is also part of it. Your mission statement, your vision, and all that, they all form part of your brand. So all these are part of your, but sincerely speaking, branding goes beyond just the logo. It is a complete thing. What complete thing that makes your school? What distinguishes your school from other schools? That particular thing that when we see it, we don't need to ask anybody. We know that this is a particular school. Some schools, we know them with discipline. You know them with discipline. Just mention if you ask anybody that I want a school that is with so much discipline, with high level of discipline, some people will just tell you the name of a particular school straight, because that
Yes.
is what they are known for. It is part of their branding. Some school, the way they brand themselves, they are science oriented. Mention science, they will mention the school. So it has to do with that thing that distinguish you from other school. And when they mention your name, that thing that they use in recognizing you, that thing that sets you in the mind of your target audience, is what we refer to as branding. So it goes beyond your logo, and it goes beyond the visuals that we can see. Though those one too form part of it, because we observe that in this world today, the competition is too much. It is on the
Yes.
high side. So one is trying to outweigh the other one. So you have to do something that would distinguish you from the other school. So that thing that is differentiating you from the other school, that you have to follow religiously, is what we know together as branding. So you should be able to tell the story of your school to the community. You should be able to relate the story of your school very well. You must be able to relate your story, and people must be able to read in between the line. Something must be particular about your school. When they mention your school, something must come straight into the mind of people. So that is what we refer to as branding. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. White. In fact, you really took us to another part, because from what you were saying, I think I picked one thing, saying setting a niche for yourself, like a particular identity for yourself, that the moment they mention that, they can point out to your school. So thank you very much for that. And I'm hoping school owners are picking from what you said. So the next question here I have here says, that leads me to the next question. It says, how does branding help attract students and build trust with parents? Because definitely, when parents are bringing their learners to school, they are trying to identify with a particular brand. There is something that they've seen in that school that is making them bring their learners to that school. That means a value that they want to, obviously parents want to get value for their money. So how does branding now help attract students and build trust with parents?
Yes, thank you very much. I will just give you this example, the example of my own school.
Right.
Let me add to it that even the way you dress in your school is also part of your brand. It's also part of your branding. And I will give you an example. Some students, we normally run some programs in our school. And you know the funniest thing? Once you enter our school as a child, once you come to this place for anything, maybe for scholarship, for anything, there is no way you will not want to stay. There's no
And
way.
why is that, please? I would like to know why is that?
Because it is one thing is certain. Everything that you see there will arrest you.
Okay.
Everything that you see there will arrest you, starting from the uniform and all that. I've seen a situation where somebody said, you know, we were trying to interact with some parents as per the reason why they are in our school. And you know, the funniest thing, the children were like, because I love the way you dress in your school. Because
Wow.
when we started that time, it was so strange in this whole Abeokuta. There is no school that dress that way. They can only see such type of dressing in abroad. So when they saw us dressing like that, you know, everybody want to come and all that. And little to that, there are some other things too that we do that once you come here as a child, your mind will be arrested. But also, as I've said, there must be something people will know you for. You cannot do everything. You cannot be 100% in everything. But there must be
Yes.
something about your place. There are some schools they know once you put your child there, maybe that child don't used to listen, he will listen. There will be much discipline. There are some schools, it is science. And once you do that, there is no way. Because these parents too, they talk to themselves and they have their own branding. It will help you to student in such a way that it will showcase, branding will showcase the uniqueness of your school. It will show the strength
That's
of
the
your
word.
the values of your school. And when the value of your school is shown, when the unique strength of your school is displayed, then you are able to build trust with your parents. And you can do that by demonstrating a kind of transparency and consistency. When you are consistent, you are transparent in the way you go about the business of the day-to-day running of the school, you are transparent and you are consistent in it. Then you earn the trust of your parents. And also, you have to be committed to excellence. At times, that is why your parent forum is very, feedback mechanism is very important in school. And when you are derailing, your parents will call you to order. That means there is something wrong. When you are not committed to the excellence again, when there is something, when the consistency is not there again, then you see some people that will call you to order. So you can gain the trust of your parents. You know, it is one thing to market yourself. Another market yourself, you can attract them to your school and parents to your school. It is another thing to retain them. And the only way you can retain them is to earn their trust. And if you want to earn their trust, then you have to be consistent, you have to be committed, and there must be a strong brand identity. Because this strong brand identity will reassure your parent that their child will receive a quality education and they will stand by it. So that is just it. You have to be consistent and you have to be committed in what you are doing. And what you are known for as a school, you have to learn to it. If they know your school with science, then you have to stick by it. If they know your school with discipline, you have to stick by it. And if what they know your school for is that, you know, some people, they will bring their children to your school because they heard about your school that when you go for competitions, you excel in competitions.
You excel.
You excel in competition. And that is what they look out for. So, but you can earn their trust with commitment. You can earn their trust when you are consistent with your brand. Whatever you call yourself. Don't call yourself a name and they get to your school and they don't meet that name. they will be so disappointed. Now, funniest thing about that one is this: if you call yourself something and they come to your school and they are not able to get that thing that you use in marketing yourself, that you use in launching yourself, it goes a long way in marketing your school. Because one parent tell one another that, you see, it is that school that you are taking your child to, you better don't go there. The same way, if you are committed, if you are consistent, they will continue to tell one another. Because your branding, by the time your students are your primary, they are your primary marketers. They are your primary marketers. When you handle them carefully, when you are consistent with what you are doing with them, they market you to other parents, and before you know it, you reach them and they trust you. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. You've even answered the next question I was about to ask. Well, I think I really love the part where you said trust and consistency is equals to retainership. Basically, you can bring people in, but if they don't find what actually what they are looking for, they are going to leave. So you have to also be able to receive feedback. I think I love that part, the feedback system. Then the part where you said building an identity with your brand. And that takes me to my next question. So, can a strong brand and digital strategy improve schools' visibility?
You said?
I understand the fact that you've talked about different types of branding. For some, it is the fact that they win. They are always the top best in competitions. For some schools, is their uniform. For some schools, different types. But now the question here is: can a strong brand and digital strategy improve school visibility?
Yes. In fact, I was about to mention what we call digital. There is a kind of digital marketing. Digital marketing will go a long way in your branding, because by the time you mention branding, you are branding yourself. You are trying to do a whole lot of things for your school. You are trying to distinguish your school. What you cannot continue to wink in the dark. Whatever you are doing, people must know. You have to blow it. People must see what you are doing. So that is where this digital marketing comes in, the use of social media. And that is what makes you very visible. As a school, you must be socially visible, because nowadays nobody is interested in staying in one place and be looking for a school. They will just sit at one comfort of their room and type. They can type 10 best schools in Abeokuta and it will list them.
Yes.
So by the time they try to do all those things, there must be a proper social media engagement that will place you on social media every time, so that every time people come online, you will be visible. You have to go about with program that will make you visible every time. Let me give you an example. There was a day I went to NECO office. So while I was there, I was trying to do this NECO registration, and I was hearing, I saw somebody on the Instagram page of my school. The person didn't know where I am from, but how did I know that the person was actually watching my page? Was that I knew what we posted that morning. So I was hearing our school anthem on that phone. So I knew this person is actually engaged on our social media page. And there is something in the world now that is making a whole lot of money. And that thing is digital economy now. Digital economy goes a long way now in making people billionaires. And that is what is trending in the whole world. People are glued to their phone. So you need to carry yourself to their phone. So that is how you can be visible. Now, that branding you are doing for yourself, you are taking it to the doorstep of people. That is how you. So you have to be engaged in all social media, and even if it is just one social media that you are using, for example, using Facebook, for example, then you have to be consistent on it. So digital marketing will help a lot in the visibility of school. But mind you, your branding, your core values must always be what you post on your social media. You must continue to tell people so that when they open your page, that is what they see. So what they are trying to start for you, by the time they will see you, see another thing that uh, marketing a lot. So yeah, visibility and brand, they are two different entirely. They are two different. Yeah.
Yeah.
And face brand, trying to tell the whole world what your brand is doing, so that people will be able to see what in that corner of your room.
Yeah.
So really go in
So I
making.
think something is wrong with your mic. It's breaking.
Hey, maybe it's network. Maybe it's network.
Okay, it's better now. It's better now.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
All right. So thank you very much for that. That means we cannot overemphasize the role of digital marketing in school
Yes,
branding.
it's very,
So
very
we need to
important.
start pushing ourselves out more, because a lot of people we cannot reach out to physically. We can reach out to them online, and we should begin to build a strong social media presence. And that's so thoughtful. And also, you emphasized on something.
I want to say something
Oh, please,
because
sir.
we are we are actually we are we are not taking, many schools are not taking the power of digital marketing seriously. And I want to advise, they will just give you to one teacher to be doing. Somebody that is so busy doing another thing. That is department on its own.
Yes. Yeah, I
It's a
stumbled on,
department of
I was telling somebody recently, I stumbled on a particular school page on TikTok, and to be very honest, I was glad and I was shocked, because that was the first time this person, basically what she was doing, she's a content creator, and she actually works in the school, like she is an employee, she works in
yes.
the school. And I think it was a particular content on how do you they should mimic, maybe they should mimic the person. So it was the students that were mimicking this content
Yes.
creator. And when she
So
gave a rundown of her introduction, she said she actually works in a school. And to be honest, that is my very first time of hearing
so
that.
is a
And this school
department
is actually a very big school.
so
I
is a
was
department on is a department on, in fact, I have an officer, the only thing he does is social media presence, digital marketing.
wow,
Only thing,
wow,
so he doesn't go to any
wow.
class, he doesn't do anything. The only thing he's being paid for is digital marketing. So
Marketing.
it
Wow,
is
that's
a long way
that's a
in
lot.
making your school visible, in the visibility of
Wow.
everything you are doing in your school. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you very much. So since your school is well versed in this, then definitely, I'm sure that while you're trying to get your branding right, while you were trying, you definitely didn't get it at once. So there are definitely some mistakes that schools have made while trying to brand their school. So let me just rephrase it. So what lessons basically can schools learn from your successful branding efforts, and what common mistakes should they avoid?
Thank
So
you
it's
very
in two
much.
phases. What lessons should they learn, and what
Okay, what
mistakes
lessons and the
should they
mistakes?
learn? Yes.
Okay, let
Should they
me start
avoid
from the
rather?
lesson. The first lesson I
Okay.
will say is that there's need for you to monitor and adjust your branding strategy. There's need for you to monitor and adjust your branding strategy. It is very, very important for you. And also, there's need for you to understand your target audience, and that is where you tailor your message. You must understand your target audience and tailor your message to them. That is why you will see that the same curriculum is being taught in schools, but somebody will prefer to take their children to school A and not school B, despite the fact that
Yes.
school A is paying a very high amount of money and school B is paying very less. In fact, the school they are taking their children to school is far away. The one near their house, they will not take children to that place. What is happening? Because you try to understand your target audience, and they will come and market with you, because they believe that you are the only one that has what they want to buy. Even if they are selling it beside their house, they believe that you are the only one that can give them what they want. So you need to understand your target audience, and what is coming out from your school must be tailored to them. Also, you have to be authentic in your branding. You have to be authentic and you have to be consistent in your branding. They are very key. They are very, very key. That is why I said you must not say something as part of branding, and when you come to your school, that thing is not there. It's a very, very dangerous thing, because it goes a long way in demarketing your school. So you have to be very, very careful. And another lesson I've learned here is that you need a quality time. You need to invest a quality time in content creation, in what you will put out there. You have to invest in quality content. So that is why it is not something you just give to one teacher. It's a department so that you need to carefully work on what you are putting out there. Because if there's not, it goes a long way, and you must not send out a wrong message about your school. Because if you do, and then that can be suicidal. That can be suicidal. And lastly, about the lesson, I would say there's need for us to leverage on digital platform to amplify our brand. We need to leverage on it. We need to leverage on it. As a proprietor, you cannot use your personal account to be advertising your school. For example, if I am not using my account as Mr. Waheed, I am now using it to market my school. It is not done that way. The school should have its own digital pages where you do everything that has to do with the school there. You don't just waste data. Some proprietors are so stingy because they don't want to give the digital market person, they don't want to give the person some things, because they also need equipment to do their work.
Yes, their tools.
Department. Because part of what you have to look out for is the picture of the quality of the pictures of the videos you release.
Yes.
Because those will enhance your content. These are issues that we have faced here. So, but I got to know that at the end of the day, when we were able to use a quality gadget, so it helped our content to be more acceptable by people. People accepted it the more. In fact, some people are very funny. They don't want to hear the message. But once they see the content, or once they see the quality of the video, this picture is very, very sharp.
They'll be drawn towards it.
So they will be drawn towards it, and then they will try to internalize the message you are trying to pass. So all this must be put into consideration. But talking about the mistakes that we need to avoid, it is, I've mentioned it before, is trying not to get feedback. You must get feedback about what you are doing. If you fail to engage with your stakeholders and gather your feedback, it is dangerous because you won't know what you are doing right and what you are not doing right.
Right.
So there's for you to engage with the stakeholders, your parents. You need to sample their opinion about the content you put out there. So they will tell you, hey, this one that you posted on a particular date, we love it. There was a time we normally hear this program. Oh, I've forgotten the name. We run it on radio. I got to know that some people are so drawn to the program. It is always done in the morning, once in a week. They are so drawn to the program that they will be telling you the particular presentation that you made on a particular day. These presentations are done by students, not teachers. They will tell you these are that was when we realized that we need to dwell more on not things that is peculiar with schools alone, with education. Everything about life is education. That time we talked about this border closure and all that time. That thing went viral. It went viral. That people were thinking, which school is this one? There was a time. We also we organized a kind of a press. We had this press team comprised of students with few teachers to train them. And when we were trying to do it, we got a lot of feedback that I can now see my child is now doing this. In fact, in fact, this they were forced to start listening to our programs because they know that my child is also part of.
My child will be there. Yeah.
But if you are not getting the feedback from them, we will not be able to know where to reinforce, where to put our strength. And another error we have to avoid is in the area of clarity of message. You have to be clear in the message you are putting out there. You don't have to be ambiguous. Instead of solving problem, you must not cause more problem. But you will not be looking for a kind of what do we call it? Damage control. That you want to now do damage control. So you have to ensure that there's clarity in your messaging and your values that you are putting up there. And I've mentioned this one too. Another mistake we make as a proprietor is insufficient investment in digital marketing. We are not doing well in that one. We are not doing.
So, sir, please, I would like us to wrap it up quickly because I can see that we have a lot to talk about. And yes, our digital marketing person also.
Sincerely, we need to do. So let me stop. Let me just stop on the mistakes like that, so we can go to the next thing.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Because we know that we'll still have questions for you. And but we have to move to the next segment here, and I'm sure that our viewers they're obviously enjoying this session as we go. But we'll quickly have to go on a 2-minute break before we come in for the next session. So please, viewers, just stay tuned and let us also hear your views. We'll be right back.
Running a school comes with many challenges, but fee collection shouldn't be one of them. As a school owner, you want to take away the tedious and stressful process of parents physically visiting the school to make payments, sending bank receipts to confirm transactions, and school accountants manually tracking payments when they are smarter and better way to do that. With the Edison Basic Fee Collection feature, you can completely automate collecting school fee. Here is how it works. Send school bills and payment reminders to parents instantly via email, SMS, and WhatsApp. Parents can pay fee directly from the mobile device and receive an instant digital receipt. You get real-time updates on every transaction, whether daily, weekly, monthly, termly, or yearly, giving you full control of your school finances. The system automatically calculates expected revenue, offering your school plan more effectively each time. No more chasing payments, no more manual tracking. With the Edison Fee Collection feature, you stay updated and in control at all times, regardless of your school size and location. Take the stress out of fee collection today.
Imagine a school where tracking student performance is easier than ever before. With EduTerms Basic, we bring you a powerful feature that revolutionizes how schools manage continuous assessment reports, whether your school is big or small. Our continuous assessment reports allow teachers to seamlessly upload CA scores. No more manual processes, no more paperwork. Once uploaded, the platform automatically computes and generates detailed CA reports customized to fit your school's specific need. Parents no longer have to wait until the end of the term to know how their child is performing. With just a few clicks, they can access midterm reports and stay informed. EduTerms is helping to make life easier for teachers and school admin while empowering parents with timely insights into their child progress. Don't miss out on the full potential of EduTerms Basic. Activate the CA report feature today and transform how your school communicates performance. Imagine a school where tracking student performance.
Thank you so much, and you're welcome back to our session where we are discussing enhancing school branding and visibility in a competitive market. We just, Mr. Wahid Amid, the Vice Principal of First Golden Grace International School, just gave us a full rundown on what school branding visibility is, how you should be able to set up your own branding identity, set up a niche for yourself, uniqueness, your strength, and gave us few lessons and also few mistakes to avoid. We are going to give an overview later, but without wasting much of our time also, we also have Miss Titilayo Sanusi, the Digital Marketing Associate of EduTerms, with us here. And while Mr. Wahid has done touchdown on what school branding is from the perspective of a school administrator, Ms. Titi is going to be giving us direct practical strategies because that is our area of expertise and she knows our onions well. Hello, Titilayo, are you there? And are you ready for us? Hello, Sanusi Titilayo, are you there, please?
Yeah, I'm with you, Quincy.
All right, so we can't wait to learn from you. I don't know why I'm just so excited. Like, I've learned a lot from Mr. Wahid and I can't wait to learn from you. So let me to start branding myself. And I hope our schools start branding themselves also and begin to put themselves out to have a strong presence. So Titi, please, what do you have for us? You have the floor.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. It's so nice to be here, and I enjoy every bit of what Mr. Wahid said. In fact, he has really explained everything that has to do with school branding. So I'll be picking from where you stop. So we'll be looking at practical strategy for school branding and visibility. What are the steps that a school owner can take to enhance your school visibility beyond just the offline branding? So the first one that we have here, the first step is creating a WhatsApp business for your school. Just like Mr. Wahid said, there are a lot of schools that are actually missing it. They are using their personal number to create WhatsApp for their school. No, it doesn't have to be that way. You need to have your school WhatsApp business. Have a WhatsApp business for your school. Have a WhatsApp account for your school, just curated for your school alone. You don't have to use your own personal WhatsApp for you to be taking calls from parents. No, it's not done that way. So when you have a WhatsApp business created just for your school, it helps you to enhance your school visibility and branding. So we're going to be looking at how you can create WhatsApp business. Another thing, WhatsApp business is different from the normal WhatsApp. With WhatsApp business, there are a lot of tools that are available there. When you're using WhatsApp business for your school, you can easily use tools like Label, where you get to label charts, different charts. But let me create an example. Probably parents that have paid school fee now. You can easily label it, okay, that paid school fee from particular parents. That's list one. Then you also have another list, unpaid school fee. You have contacts that have not paid their school fee there. Then under WhatsApp business as well, you can set the timing. What time does your school open? What time does your school close? So for any person that is just coming to your school for the first time, probably messaging you for the first time, the person can easily go through all of these details and know how you operate in your school. All of these steps enable your school to be more visible out there. It differentiates your school from the competitors. So now to create WhatsApp business. So the first thing you need to do, let me present my slide. I apologize. Yes. So the first thing you need to do when you want to create a WhatsApp business, if you are using an Android phone, you're going to go to Play Store. If you are using an iPhone, you are going to be downloading the WhatsApp business from Apple Store. So immediately you download when you get to Play Store, you search for WhatsApp business. After doing that, you download and install your WhatsApp business. So a page is going to come up where you have to put in your profile picture and your number. So note, you are going to be using a phone that is registered for your school, not your own personal account. A phone number that is registered just for your school. Then you put the image, you put your school logo. So after you're done with that, you register your school using an official number, like I said. Then you optimize your profile, add a school name, a logo, contact information, opening hour and closing hour, then a short description about your school. Then also with WhatsApp business, you get to set automated messages. Yes, when you're not online and a person messages you for the first time, what is the first message that comes to that person when you're not online? So with WhatsApp business, you are able to create automated messages that just automatically respond to any person that is messaging you for the first time. Example is there. Hello, thank you for contacting so school. Let's use Olabisi Onabanjo School as an example. Thank you for contacting Olabisi Onabanjo School. Our admin team will respond shortly. You can't do all of this on a normal WhatsApp account. But with WhatsApp business, there are tools that are available that enables you to create automated WhatsApp responses. Then you use Label, like I said the other time. You get to label different charts on your WhatsApp business. Paid parent that has paid their award school fee, parent that has not paid their award school fee, you get to use the label option on WhatsApp business. Then the other one, you create broadcast list. There are a lot of schools that when they want to pass a general message to all the parents of learners in their school, they have to be calling the parents one after the other. No, on WhatsApp business, you can have a broadcast list. A broadcast list that allows you to send a message across to all the parents you have in your school, across to all the teachers, across to all the learners. Like Mr. Wahid said the other time, everybody is glued to their phones these days. Like social media is taking over. So imagine you had to stress yourself before you can even pass a message across to everybody. But when you are using all of these digital channels like WhatsApp broadcast list or WhatsApp group chats, you can easily send messages across to multiple contacts at once without you having to start sending it one by one. So that's the first step when we're talking about strategies for school branding and visibility. Another strategy that school can adopt is yes, on your EduTerms portal for every school, there is a module that is called Result Messaging Module. You can easily send student results via SMS WhatsApp, and email. Just like Mr. Wai said the other time, something must be particular about your school. What differentiates your school outside there? So when you're using the result messaging module on EduTimes portal, you get to send results across the parents either on WhatsApp or email directly. You don't have to take the result. You don't have to give the result to students to go and give to their parent physically. No, these are the benefits that comes with you using the results module on EduTimes portal, on your EduTimes portal, because it enables you to easily send results to parents either through SMS or WhatsApp or email. Yes, and all of this, it gives you this professional and organizing messaging. So the second step that you can use to enhance your school branding and visibility is get your school on Google My Business. Yes, it is important. Before a parent can enroll his or her ward in a school, the first place they go to is to go to Google to go and make inquiry. They will search for schools that are near me. Imagine, is your school coming up when a parent search on search engine for schools that are closer to them? If your school is not showing, it means that you need to set your school up on Google My Business, because when you have an account on Google My Business, it puts your school on the map. Parents are easily able to find your school when they are looking for the best school that their people can easily go to. So for this, we're going to be practical. We're going to show you how to create your school on Google My Business. Come in. So the first thing you need to do is to go to a tab, open a tab and search. Let me just copy this link. So you're going to sign in, you're not managing. If you already have an account with Google My Business, you'll be using the manage now. But since we are just creating an account, we'll be using the sign in option. So you click on it, then you put in your school name. Yes, school name. So we are going to be using Olabisi Onabanjo School as an example. So you press the continue button. So you need to choose your business type. Is it online retail, local store, service business? So we'll choose service business. School category, business category, education. Education. Where do you serve your customer? Art areas. So we're using Ijebu Ode. Let's put Ogun State. And let's put Nigeria. Select next. What contact details do you want to show to your? So this way, it is very important as well to add a number that is registered for your school alone. So I'll be using a number. One nine. So if you have a website, you can just include the link. This is taking a while. Yes. So, like I said the other time, with Google My Business, you are able to put your school, your business out there on the map that it is easy for people to discover. So you click get news and tips about how to improve your. So with it, if you click this, you're going to be receiving updates about the performance of your Google My Business account every month from Google. Please enter your mailing address. Yes, so this place we're going to be setting up the address. Let's assume that my school, this Olabisi Onabanjo school that we are using, is located here at Ijebu-Ode, GRA. So local government area, Ijebu-Ode, city Ijebu-Ode, postal number, then the date, abi the state, which is Ogun State. Select a way to get verified. So we won't be doing this because this is a demo. Yeah, if we are to do this, they are going to call the number that we drop just to give us the number, the code to the next stage. So I'm going to click on verify later. Okay, so add your service. So here we're going to select kindergarten, adult lesson, add customized service. Yeah, let's put junior secondary school. Senior secondary school. So the add business hour, just like I said that you need to set the closing hour and the opening hour on your WhatsApp business. You need to do the same thing on Google My Business. So for Sunday we are closed, but on Monday we are opened. So we open 7 o'clock a.m. and closes by 4 o'clock p.m. You repeat the same thing. So Saturday too, we are closed. Then you move to the next. The valid time. Okay. Sorry, closed. Closed. So yeah, you're going, you need to add a business description. Olabisi Onabanjo School is a combined school. Kindly note, this is just a demo video. I'm just trying to create an example on how you can create a Google My Business for your school to enhance your brand visibility. So add photo of your business. Yeah, so this place you're going to be selecting images. So I best advise that you upload pictures of the front view of your school, the back view of your school, pictures of laboratory, staff rooms that you have. So I'm going to skip it. Skip. So now we are done. So it is written here that my edits will be visible once I am verified, because Google My Business themselves needs to verify all of my settings before they can help me to put it out there. So that's how to set up your school on Google My Business. So the step 3 on on the practical steps that you can adopt to enhance your school visibility is setting up social media for your school. Yeah, Mr. Wahid touched on it the right time. It is very, very important for your school to have a social media presence. Like, it is very, very, very important. Can you see my screen? Okay, thank you. So the step 3 that we'll be looking at is setting up social media platform for your school. It is very, very important. Why have social media? With social media presence, you get to tell the parents, the student that, okay, these are the activities that I have going on in my school. This is what differentiates me outside there. It also enhances your school reliability through a professional online presence. It is great for sharing updates on events and achievements. With your social media platform, you can easily create and share updates about events that are coming up in your school or that is already happening. Achievement like you getting rewarded probably for the best school in 2025. So with social media, you can easily create all of these. So now we're going to be looking at benefits of a strong online presence. When you have a strong online presence, how does it benefit your school? So the first one is it establishes direct communication and showcase school culture. Yes, with social media, they get to know that, okay, for every Tuesday, this is the activities that Olabisi Onabanjo is doing in our school. On every Tuesday, this is the activity they are doing in their school. So Google My Business also, it enables you to get positive and accurate reviews. Parents get to help you to drop reviews on Google My Business, how they have seen your school, how your school has helped their ward to improve in their learning aspects. When you have a Google My Business, you get to have a place that reward reviews. Reviews are being sent. It creates first impression. Imagine, just like I said the other time, a parent now wants to enroll a ward in a school, and the first place that parent went to is to go and search online, which is on Google. That okay, what is the name of schools that are near, that are closer to me, and your school comes up. And when the parent is going through your school Google My Business account, they get to see the reviews that parents have dropped that are positive. They will be impressed. They will want to search more. They will want to know more about your school. They want to enroll their learners, their word in your school. So these are the benefits that comes with having a strong online presence. So beyond just online visibility, there are other branding strategies too that you can adopt, which it has to do with your school uniform, your customized books, yes, then your school signboard as well. A parent that is coming to your school for the first time, okay, you already gave their person the direction to go, but there's nothing that is actually directing them that, okay, this is where you are going to pass. With a signboard, they get to know that, okay, this is the direction that I'm taking to get to Olabisi Onabanjo school. So it is very, very important. In as much as you're trying to like improve your school visibility online, it is also good to put the offline branding strategies too into consideration, because branding is very, very, very consistent. It is very, very important. As you are doing the offline, you are also doing the online, because all of these joined together will give you more enrollments, will give you more visibility, will differentiate you from the outside school, will differentiate you from the competitors' word. So, like I said, we have the school signboard and directional signs, branded school uniform and material. We were talking about material, we were talking about the customized notebooks, the textbooks, then parent-teacher workshop and open days. Yes. So I have your brand consistency matter. Consistency in brand is important for schools to create a unified experience for parents, students, and the community, using the same message, visual identity, and communication style across all platforms. Yes, Mr. Wahid touched on that too the other time. I keep on mentioning Mr. Wahid because he already like kind of gave a deep overview on the subject that we are discussing, which is how schools can enhance their branding visibility in the competitive market. So when we're talking about social media as well, it is very important for you to define your goal. Yes, what are you trying to get when you're putting that effort on social media? Are you trying to get more visibility, are you trying to create more brand awareness for your brand, which is your school? Then are you trying to increase your customer base? Do you want to get more learners in your school? You can't just be putting everything outside there. You can't just be putting any other thing on social media. No, you need to get your objectives right. Is it to increase customer base, create more brand awareness, or create brand visibility? So when you get all of this, it will take you to creating a social media calendar. Yes, okay, on Monday now, we'll be putting this particular content on our Facebook page. On Tuesday, we'll be putting this particular content on our TikTok page. It is when you get all of this right that you'll be able to know what your objective is, how to go about your content strategy, how to go about your content or your social media calendar. Because when you have all of this in place, it will make it easier for you to create branding for your school, either offline or online. Yeah, it's also strengthen relationship and enhance your school reputation. Yes, it will strengthen the relationship that you have with your school, with your learners, parents, and also your teachers as well. So, conclusion. Branding is not just for big business. Every school needs it to thrive in today's digital world. Yes, a lot of schools feel that, okay, because I don't have more than 50 learners in my school, why do I have to put in effort in school branding? No, branding is not just meant for big business. You don't need to have millions of learners in your school before you can start branding your school both online and offline. No, you can start small. Start with what you have. It is when you start to do branding for your school that you'll be able to get more enrollment. Parents will come to your school because they are seeing what you are putting out here. They are seeing what is differentiating your school and other school out there. But when you're not putting the effort and you just feel like, okay, branding is just meant for schools that has big name already, that have millions of learners in school. No, that is very, very wrong. And lastly, the action word. Take action today by creating social media accounts or pages for your school, and also get your school listed on Google My Business. Because when you do all of this, it result back to more enrollment and more visibility for your school. It differentiates your school out there. It differentiates your school from other school. People are able to tell when they see your school logo and be like, that school, okay, this is how they run their business. This is what they post on their social media platform. But when you don't have a strong school branding for your school, you'll be missing out on a lot of things. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Titi. Thank you so much for teaching us how to utilize Google My Business, and also how to utilize WhatsApp Business, teaching us how to also create our social media accounts, and also for iterating everything Mr. White said. So, but briefly, I'm still waiting for our questions. If we have any question, hello Sam Adebowale, thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. And also, we're going to be bringing in one more person before we finally wrap up. We spent more than the time, and I apologize for that. But before I bring up this person, I would like to discuss something just in a minute. So, the platform behind this sessions is called Editams, and we have a juicy offer for our people. We have a juicy offer. Usually, this juicy offer, we call it refer and earn. Refer and earn, please. I'm sorry. We call it refer and earn. And when we say refer and earn, we mean that if you refer a school to Editams, if you refer a school, then you get to earn from the referrals that you have done. If I'm correct, if you refer a school, you get to earn from the referrals that you have done. And also, I'm going to bring in somebody to talk a bit on that. So, but this person is going to be talking from another angle, and basically, I'm hoping she's going to enlighten us on some few things that we need to do. But please just give me just a minute to just bring this. I don't know why my network is going a bit haywire. Okay, so we say become an agent and Editams, refer a school and earn commission. So for every school you bring, you earn a commission. And I'm sure that is a side also, that is a means for you to be able to earn, because right now, everybody wants more money, everybody wants cool cash. And definitely, Editams, we are so big on credibility. And if you bring a school, you get to earn your commissions. And without wasting much of our time, I'm going to be bringing somebody on board. Opayemi Sani. Hello, Opayemi. Please unmute your mic. All right.
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So thank you for that. Okay, so from my own end, yes, I'd like to share my screen so that.
Okay, so please share your screen. We just have about 2-3 more minutes to wrap up. So we'd love to hear from you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm doing that already. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm trying to share my screen. Okay. Entire screen. Sorry, I'm trying to share my screen. Okay. All right. So I hope you can see my screen.
Yes,
Please.
we can.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. So, we all know that one of the challenges that school owners face today is school owners face different challenges. So, but I like to say that strategic partnership with edtech companies like Editams can help overcome some of these challenges. So what does it do to you? It helps you embrace technology and innovation. So it introduces you to digital tools like we have example we have what's it called e-lesson, smart classroom, online payment, and so on and so forth. It also exposes you to modernized system. So at the end of the day, it gives you a better experience that helps people also refer you to, so other stakeholders like parents, so they refer you. So one other thing it does is that it gives you access to credit facilities. So we at EduTimes, we partner with banks, so that gives loans to school, that helps you expand your school and also provide resources for marketing and digital branding. So another thing it does to you is that what's it called? It's we at EduTimes, what the EduTimes platform does for you is that it helps you measure brand perception with data analysis. So you have access to real-time data insights. So it gives you access to what's it called, maintain and organized records. So for better management. So we have a lot of people who do not have a well-organized record. So when they ask you to bring something of a child, like a particular document of a child, you'll not be able to have access to it because you've lost it or something. So, but this platform gives you an opportunity to have an organized record. So, at the end of the day, it gives satisfaction. So, school management training. So, what our platform does for you is that, so we ensure that our partners, that is our school owners, benefit from frequent training on technical literacy, technology literacy, here, and as well as we provide 24/7 customer support. So round the clock, we're always available to answer you. So and it builds stronger parent engagement because they have access to real-time results. So they have access to attendance tracking. They can monitor if their children are in school efficiently. So they get to mark attendance in the morning and in the night, and then there's direct communication. So which helps to build trust through communication channels. So yeah, all these all together, like we've mentioned, they are the benefits of partnering with EduTimes. So I like to state them again: innovation technology that gives you access to cutting edge digital solutions. We have financial resources. Of course, you have access to bank credit facilities, and the last one is marketing expertise, so marketing knowledge. So we train you to be what's it called, to be digitally inclined, and they will provide customer service for you 24/7. That gives you at the end of the day and all other school stakeholders what's it called, satisfaction, and then that increases referral on your own end. So my conclusion, I hope you are still with me. Can you all hear me, please?
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
All right, so I'll be concluding on this note that partner with EduTimes today to elevate your school branding and increase your visibility. So to ensure long-term sustainability and growth with innovative technology and financial resources. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Okpeyemi. Thank you for that insightful word. So, and I'm sure our viewers have heard all of that. Thank you once again to Mr. Wahid, the vice principal of First Golden Grace International School, who has taught us on how to brand our school, telling us that we should set a niche for ourselves, our uniqueness, a brand identity. Your school might identify with competitions, winning competitions. Your school might identify with discipline. Your school might identify with different varieties, even dressing. So you should find your strong point, and you should ensure that you use it to your benefit. And also, Mr. Wahid also emphasized on feedback mechanisms, that any school that does not invest in getting feedback is bound to fail. And also, Mr. Wahid also said something like trust, that for you to get in school is easier, but retainership is a bit difficult. And until you build trust and consistency, school retainership is not achievable. Then he also talked about digital marketing, that we should ensure that we invest in digital marketing. He also talked about the lessons that we should monitor continuously, and we should adjust our branding strategies, understand your target audience, and tailor your content to suit them. Invest in authenticity and also consistency. Invest in quality content and ensure that you do not send a wrong message, and also leverage on digital platforms. He also said that mistakes we should avoid. We should never try to pass a wrong message. Insufficient investment into branding. And also, Titilayo taught us about how we can leverage WhatsApp Business and Google My Business to put us on a radar where we are meant to be, and to be able to give ourselves strong brand, strong media presence, and also to be able to reach out to more people and more parents, because parents will not go around start searching for school now. Basically, what they want to do is they want to go online, they want to search for schools that are near them. So also, Okoyemi has been able to iterate the benefits of leveraging on edtech like EduTimes partnership to be able to build a strong brand for yourself. And definitely, trust me, from someone who has been able to work with partners, I'll tell you that when you leverage on other brands also like EduTimes, you will get a brand presence. And that is why you will see bigger organizations, they try as much as possible to leverage on other brands that works with them. And like I said, you can leverage on EduTimes. One thing we try to do as much as possible is we reach out to our schools. We do so many engagements, and in which our schools are part of. And also, using EduTimes also is also one of the branding strategies, because talking about WhatsApp that Titilayo Sanusi mentioned, there is in-app WhatsApp, there is in-app emails, there is in-app SMS. So you can communicate with your students, with your teachers. In-app, there are chat rooms for the learning, for the lesson content. There are chats. You can send messages via WhatsApp to your schools that their results are ready, the parents rather. So it breeds parental involvement. So thank you so much again, Mr. Waheed. Thank you so much. I know you're still there with us, and we didn't get any questions, and I'm sure that they've understood, and some other people would listen to this session after. So once again, thank you so much, Mr. Waheed. And like I said, Mr. Waheed is from First Golden Grace International School, Abeokuta. So if you are in Abeokuta, definitely you can reach out to Mr. Waheed, and he has a very strong brand presence. Their school has a very strong brand presence. See that he's very busy, he's trying to get home. Thank you so much for joining regardless. And Mr. Waheed, okay, thank you very much. So we'd have to release you now. And to our viewers, oh, thank you very much. And to our viewers also, like I would say, do not stop learning. Try to make sure that you take a step today. Like Titilayo said, she said we should charge ourselves to build a strong media presence. And also, please, don't build your media presence on your personal accounts. Build a media presence for your school's brand. That means have your school email, have your school social media, have your school's WhatsApp business. Don't use your personal portfolio to build your school's brand. So once again, do not stop learning. Always strive to be better than yesterday. My name is Queensley Ademola, and the best thing you can do for me right now is you try to refer EduTimes to a school, and you win yourself a commission and become our agent. So once again, thank you so much for joining in today's session. Thank you, Okoyemi. Thank you, Titilayo. Thank you, Mr. Waheed. And to our viewers, thank you so much for watching. And if you're going to watch it when you're going to watch it, thank you for watching it at that moment. So please do have a great day and do enjoy yourself. Bye.
Running a school comes with many challenges, but fee collection shouldn't be one of them. As a school owner, you want to take away the tedious and stressful process of parents physically visiting the school to make payments. sending bank receipts to confirm transactions, and school accountants manually tracking payments when they are smarter and better way to do that. With the Everton Basic Fee Collection feature, you can completely automate collecting school fee. Here is how it works. Send school bills and payment reminders to parents instantly via email, SMS, and WhatsApp. Parents can pay fee directly from the mobile device and receive an instant digital receipt. You get real-time updates on every transaction, whether daily, weekly, monthly, termly, or yearly, giving you full control of your school finances. The system automatically calculates expected revenue, helping your school plan more effectively each time. No more chasing payments, no more manual tracking. With the Everton Fee Collection feature, you stay updated and in control at all times, regardless of your school size and location. Take the stress out of fee collection today.